Hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Kiss up to God. To God be the glory for all the wonderful works that He does. Thank you, God, for another do over. Thank you for another day to get it right. Thank you for life, health, and strength, family, and friends. And God, thank you for the brand new grace and that brand new mercy that you allow. Thank you so much. And if we have the opportunity to say, I'm sorry, Lord, allow us the opportunity because I'm sorry, we'll restore and recover. Hi, everybody. It's your Southern Belle. My name is Jennifer Brooks. Pray all is well. Today, I'm coming on. I'm still doing my Black History Month. I hope you enjoyed the first what I say the first female to win the Super Bowl. The assistant coach was a sister girl, and the young lady that did the X at 59, the LIX was also. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed those videos. I am so grateful to be here with you today. We always talk about something that's always missing. Something has always happened in our history that we don't talk about that has been hidden. And that's what I was like, hidden, but we still find it. You know what I mean? And we're talking about black towns because we know about the Tulsa, Oklahoma burning in like 1921, and that was a massacre. And we also know, if you don't look that up, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921, Black Wall Street, as it was commonly known as, and also Rosewood, Florida. That happened in 1923, Rosewood, Florida. And I know it was a movie about that. If I'm not mistaken, that's on Netflix too. So if you want to watch about that, go ahead because they're telling you about the burnings. But see, they never told us about the floodings. What they did to towns that they wanted to take over. Sound familiar? Areas that they want to have for their own, but anyway, I ain't going there. All right. It was Silicon Valley, which is located in New York City. Let me see. Across the United States, hidden black towns that exist in the middle of segregation, despite popular belief, with at least 200 of them being established by 1888. But at times went on, many of these communities got erased from history and disappeared from the map. I'm sorry. Recently on the Amber Ruffin show, host Amber Ruffin unveiled the secret history of flooding black towns to make lakes. I'm so sorry. It's like I'm tongue tired. My throat is a little dry. In a segment called "How Did We Get Here?" on NBC Screen channel Peacock. Ruffin revealed how dozens of black towns were wiped out not by burning them down, but by submerging them. You may ask, how is this possible? Were these towns deliberately hidden or erased? Let's dive into some of the most significant black towns in segregated America. The towns now lost underwater or transformed beyond recognition in the tragedy displacement of black residents. Today, Silicon Valley in New York. These are actually facts, guys. Um, Silicon Valley had the highest concentration of black property owners in New York before the Civil War. There were three churches, a school, and several small businesses, on black-owned businesses. The most among the forgotten black town of Silicon Valley, among the first, I'm sorry, the first among the forgotten black towns in Silicon Valley. In the early 19th century, at a time when segregation and discriminations were rampant, a thriving African American community known as Silicon Valley emerged on the outskirts of New York City. For Black people, Silicon Valley provided the chance to live in a self-governing community, and it was far away from the city highly populated downtown. Established in 1825, Silicon Valley became a sanction for Black people seeking refuge. It often had the discriminatory practice of the New York, that people, they discriminated, so they came there. Even though the Black abolished slavery was in 1927, radical prejudiceness was still going very strong. Silicon Valley gave Black residents that much needed escape in a community that they could call their own. At, it, at its height, the hidden black village covered an area from 82nd Street to 89th Street on Manhattan Upper West Side, with approximately 300 black residents living within the borders. The town of Silicon Valley had a deep sense of community and worked hard to build a great neighborhood. I can't even see. Let me widen this out. I'm sorry. However, the residents of Silicon Valley faced many challenges, including the laws being restricted from their freedom and their opportunities. As the New York, as the New York began to expand, many wealthy New Yorkers sought to improve the area by creating a large park, which is now known Central Park. So Central Park is what Silicon Valley used to be. They wanted that area. In 1855, the New York passed act to lay out a public park in the city of New York. This was authorized by using large size lands to create Central Park. The residents of Silicon Valley were accused of being a public nuisance. They were forced to leave their homes and make way for the park's construction. Hmm. The community was disbanded by 1857, and the residents were forced to relocate elsewhere, mainly to Manhattan, the down east side. So this is another way of people being pushed out of their homes, and they wanted the property to be something else, so they pushed these people out. Um, Today, they only have like a plaque dedicated in 2001 to the Lost Village. The story of the Silicon Valley serves as a reminder of how many vibrant black communities lost due to discrimination and racism in the U.S. And they have many more of these areas, many more of these towns. So I'm going to bring more. This time I'm not going to have a dry throat. Look, my throat is so dry. That's why I'm not talking right. And y'all know I don't know how to add it. Take out some of the mistakes. I'm sorry. But anyway, you get the gist of what I'm telling you about it. If you want to know more about Silicon Valley in New York, look it up. All these things I'm finding on the different websites. This is called the Black Culture Unlocked. This is a website, and some of them have stories that you wouldn't believe that are really beautiful stories, and they're stories of us that has been hidden from us for centuries. We never read about, heard about any of this stuff, so we didn't know anything about what went on with people trying to thrive in this United States that we were brought to, that our ancestors was brought to. They was meant not to ever thrive, and this is just one example of it. And I do have more towns, so buckle up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You think anybody needs to know about Silicon Valley in New York City that is now Central Park, please share it with them. Maybe they want to look it up and read more about it and read more on it. And then that way they can look for themselves. And you never know what else you might find. Who knows? Hi, Kara. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your stumbling Southern Belle. And I am on the right road now. Thank you guys for joining me today. Y'all have a blessed day now you're here. God bless.